Hello Aquarius, how are you doing? I'm doing your March 2020 Love Tarot card reading, okay? If you like the videos, feel free to subscribe, press the bell button, like, or comment, okay? And share. So the first card that I have for you, I don't know if this is supposed to be funny or not. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, the full card is the first card for your reading, okay? This is a card about taking a leap of faith, okay? So Aquarius, you seem like you're in a time period where you're making an important decision in your life. You're taking a leap of faith. This is the card that starts your reading for the month of March. It seems like you're getting into a serious mind space, okay? And this is a love reading, so it's in regard to love, okay? So the next card here is the Six of Gems, and it's a card of investments, sharing, okay? It's like you're in the mood to share, and we're talking about love. So not only maybe do you want to share your money, maybe you want to share your love because you're getting into a serious mind space, okay? So it's like you want to take a leap of faith in love with some type of commitment because it's like you want to intermingle your resources, your energy, your time. So like you're getting into a really serious mind space about love. So the next card here is the Nine of Roses, and it's a card about habits. So the interesting thing is after the first two cards, the full card popped out like instantly when I start shuffling. So instantly your energy was that you are trying to take a leap of faith. You're doing something maybe you don't normally do, okay? But then after that, what happened was I kept getting cards and they weren't like definitely coming out, but I had to put back like a lot of cards because maybe I took them out prematurely or something. I don't know if that's relevant to you guys. So I can actually count how many cards I took out. There's like a list. This doesn't happen normally. So like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. I took out 11 cards and put them back. I don't know if that's relevant. So you may have been serious about love in the past, but you were taking out you were asking out people or dealing with people in a serious way before the right time. So I was like pulling those cards out before the right time. And I was like, well, is this card relevant? And I could tell it wasn't, and I have to put it back. Is this card relevant? No, put it back. Okay? So that's relevant to someone. Okay? So now this card about habits, for some reason in March, your opportunity may be approaching for what you're desiring. So what you're doing is you're shifting not only your mind into the right headspace, you're shifting your whole self. So it's a matter of, I would like a partner. My partner would like me to have a better wardrobe, or my partner would like me to lose 3 pounds, or my partner would like me to be more responsible. Whatever it is that you think your partner, whatever problem that you've worked out or learned from in those previous relationships that were moving too quickly, okay? Maybe with the wrong person. It's like you're working on those things to improve yourself so you can be the perfect partner, ready for a stable, long-term commitment. So the next card here is after you put in work on yourself, it takes time for you to get what you need to get. So even if you found the right partner, maybe it might take time for you to get to that partner or to, make your move. So there's a little bit of time delay. So the next card, this might be interesting. So this is the Hierophant reversed. So it's something about this situation that is not traditional, okay? I don't know if it's not religious, not traditional, not conservative, okay? But it may be in regard to marriage. It could be in regard to your job, but this is a romance reading, okay? So I don't know what that thing is. I didn't really clarify that. It could be your approach to this person of interest is non-traditional. Let me see. Your approach to the person could be non-traditional. I forgot the other thing I was gonna say. But so you feel uncertain You feel weak. You don't have enough control of yourself. Something's going on here as far as it's like you got a handle on yourself. You molded yourself in the way that you wanted to be. Like you molded yourself into the perfect mate or what you think is the perfect mate material, okay? And then there's something here about the way you approach this person. It's like you are, I don't know if you're scared, if you feel weak, if you feel scared, and you're approaching them in a non-traditional way. And so the next card here is the Ten of Roses reversed. So this has to do with like dropping burdens. This could be about a marital situation. I'm not sure if this makes sense. So there could be a marital situation that's making you weak, that you're dropping the burden of it. I'm not sure. Because this Hierophant in the reverse, all I can say is like it's about something that's not traditional, but I can't pick up the fullness of what it represents here so far. But all I know is you're doing something in a non-traditional way. And okay, so anyway, you're dropping some type of burden. I probably had to clarify a lot of cards. I actually did clarify some, but I didn't think I had to clarify those. So we have the Seven of Wings reversed. It's a card of opposition. Okay, so it's very possible that we are talking about a marriage, a marital situation where people are, okay, so you're getting serious about building a life with someone, but you're tied up in a situation where somebody's being immature, or you guys are fighting over like probably important things, like one person is one religion, the other is another. One person is a certain political belief system. I don't know if that makes sense. Like if you're married to opposing political faction or something, if that makes sense. Like it's like there's trouble in the marriage because you guys are not equally, you're not on the same page, right? And I don't know if one of the partners has a lack of self-control. So I don't know if one of the partners is cheating. And then because of that, that's why a burden is being dropped. Because we have the card of opposition here. This is like the Seven of Wings. So I don't know if somebody's like an energy thief, if they are just being an adversary, like you're married to a person and they're taunting you behind your back or something while cheating. Like, so the point is that it seems like there's some type of marital situation that's not in order. It's like it's almost your leap of faith is because you're in a situation and you want something real because whatever you're in, you don't feel is real. So there's a tower moment that happens, a crisis situation that throws the marriage that's in disarray, throws it off, and then we end up with a Queen of Roses in the reverse. And so her, like, okay, it's kind of like when a marital situation falls apart, it's like the rug is pulled from under you and you don't feel as stable. The power, what your sense of normalcy is gone. You feel powerless. Somebody was in competition with someone else. I don't know if jealousy was a problem. So there's something going on here where maybe the marriage was not about love. Maybe there were other issues going on there, like cheating. Oh, okay. There's something maybe important. Somebody's feeling upside down because they were being measured against unfair standards. So an example would be if one partner desires for the other partner to do all the work and to do it perfectly, so it's like one partner is the boss and they're judging constantly, and then the other partner is doing all the work and constantly getting criticized. And so that's an inequity there that's too strong to create a stable relationship. So one partner ends up feeling like, I maybe want to figure out which partner is this? Is this the partner who caused the problem, or is this how the other partner feels? It's kind of like maybe the person who's doing all the work feels upside down because they were doing all the work and being judged constantly, and that was unfair. And then there's some type of like crisis here where maybe somebody ends up getting the short end of the stick. Okay, so with that said in mind, this is like a breakup situation, like a bad breakup situation that turned your whole life upside down and you're totally upside down. So the next card is the Seven of Roses, and it's a card of courage, but because it's in the reverse position, weakness comes up 2 times. The situation caused weakness in 2 places, while the person was in it and while the person got dumped out of it, whatever the crisis may be. So this situation was unhealthy because your relationship is supposed to cause you to be stronger. Okay, 2 heads are better than 1, but not if one of them is your opponent. Okay, so this relationship, the tower had to fall because it wasn't healthy. So the next card here is the Five of Wings, and this is a card of defeat. The good thing is that it's in the reverse position. So if a situation was automatically set to fail, stepping out of it might have empowered you to start walking a fair path where you can succeed. You were held against unfair standards, and because of that, it made you feel inferior when maybe there was nothing wrong with you. So that's my best explanation for that card. So the Five of Roses in the reverse here, that's a train that you hear in the background. Okay, the Five of Roses card here is a card about competition. So it's in the reverse, but what it's just saying is that the Strength card also represents, so it's like a lot of negative things that were probably going on. Like the Strength reverse could be a lack of self-control. The competition could be, and lack of self-control could be like cheating, kind of. So, and then competition could be like cheating too. And then you have the tradition upside down, like a non-traditional marriage where somebody was being immature or just so far different from the other partner that it was unrealistic. I don't know where that card came from there. Okay, so let me see. So now the next card here is Justice in the reverse. So this is not my favorite situation because in the midst of all of this unfairness on one partner's side, the way that it comes across, maybe to everybody else, maybe that the person who was acting as the boss maybe is still being successfully defeating the partner who was maybe doing all the work. And it could be through gossip, it could be through just malicious acts to make the person look bad, or it could be through hopefully not legal paperwork or something like that. Kind of be careful of legal paperwork for March, Aquarius, because I might just assume that this is your energy, Aquarius. I don't know. It could be vice versa. So you know if you're the person who feels upside down. It could be that that person was the one who was causing the problem. So it depends on your situation. Okay. So this Justice in the reverse, I think I already explained this to you. So, okay. So there was something interesting that I noticed. So you have this competition card, right? Competition. Somebody's saying such and such does that better than you do. Such and such does that better than you do. And they keep telling you that all the time. And so you put in effort, you try to improve your this, improve your that. You try to be the best person you can be, but somebody's never satisfied and they're always saying somebody else can do that better than you can, right? So you're hearing that in your ear for a good amount of time. And then there's injustices on top of it. And so we had this person here. This was the leader reversed. So all these cards are in the reverse, mind you, okay? So what happens is that you have a person who's been put upside down by an unfair relationship situation. That person is in competition with the unknown, with Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, Josie, whoever. You know, this person does that better than you. Well, excuse me. This person is unique. Treat this person like an individual. Don't compare this person to everyone else, okay? But in the midst of all of that, with the competition and with the injustices, it is like, you know, in the Bible where it says like a refining fire, all of this chaos, like, look, all this chaos, alakazam, what happens in this situation? What happens to the energy of this person amidst competition, against untruths, against injustice? What happens to this person? Okay, let's see. I'm going to do a little magic trick, but not really. I'm just joking. Okay, so what happens is, bam. Now tell me, how did that happen? How did we go from someone who is completely upside down, feeling powerless, feeling judged unfairly, fighting for recognition when nobody was going to give it, and dealing with injustices? How do we go from this to this? Because this is the Princess of Shells, okay? The Princess of Shells is a romantic. The Princess of Shells wants a happy family. The Princess of Shells is flirty, loving, totally different energy, okay? And this sounds like the shift. Like I said, there's like a lot of shifts going on. It's almost like, I don't like the chaos that's created on purpose, but the crazy chaos did actually shift some of us, hopefully all of us, into a better mind space. Maybe some people got shifted up into higher vibrations, but maybe some people got shifted down into lower vibrations. But the good news for you, Aquarius, is it looks like you're shifted into a higher vibration of love and maybe being loved, okay? So the next card that I have for you, so the Aquarian, I guess it's Aquarius's energy, got shifted from powerlessness to love, okay? Love. Not only love, romance, commitment, okay? So that's a big turnaround, okay? It's like a big applause moment for this person's life. Whoever's reading this is. It's like a serious graduation from a troublesome situation. So the next card is the Six of Roses. The Six of Roses is a card of victory, okay? So you have commitment, you have victory, okay? Furthermore, you may be having a happy family situation, okay? Maybe perhaps you worked very hard in the last situation, but maybe perhaps the reward is coming to you now. I don't want to speak too early though, so I'm just explaining what we've gone over so far, okay? Okay, so the next card here is the Ten of Wings. So this, see what I'm saying? So the Ten of Wings is a card of betrayal, okay? And so what does this mean for Aquarius? So I'm going to tell you what this means for Aquarius. Okay. So this is the Eight of Swords card, okay? Somebody wants to be released. Oh, wait. I just got the meaning of this. I thought it meant something else. I thought it meant this new situation. I thought it meant this new situation was coming to an end. Somebody wanted out. I don't think so. I think this is somebody wants to be released from the bad situation up here. The one, I don't know which card to pick up. The initial situation, somebody wants to be released from that situation. I'm not sure, so apply it to your life as you see fit. If it fits and it makes sense, then apply it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Somebody wants to be released out of a relationship. Because actually when I was trying to figure out what was going on, I was a little bit confused. I had to clarify a lot to figure out what was going on. So we see that there's a commitment here. I didn't really check to see with whom. So I seriously do not think it's the Tower fell on the first situation. And then we had Justice in the reverse. So I don't know if paperwork was filed or not. But it's almost like if you filed paperwork, I don't know if you had a hard time filing it, or some paperwork was previously filed, but you didn't get a favorable outcome. So here there is a betrayal. This is a little bit confusing because when I looked at the cards, I thought it was about the second situation. Like there was a betrayal, like somebody said, I want to commit to you, and then they were out just as soon as they came in. But now when I'm doing it, I think it's about the first situation, okay? Anyway, somebody wants to be released out of a commitment. And then, so this you have to, I guess, take with a grain of salt. Figure out how this applies. So the Chariot is somebody moving forward, okay? So it is either one of two things. It's either when you went into Princess of Shells mode, Aquarius, when you went into romantic mode, whether you're a girl or boy, when you became emotional and wanted a family, you got a commitment, okay, from someone. And it could be that this is just the partner coming toward you. Like they're saying like, well, I'm in love with you. I would like to come toward you. And then maybe perhaps you agreed with them. And then maybe you. So remember how you, Aquarius, might have been upside down? Okay. So because you were upside down and now, I'm not saying if it's fair or not, but now because someone is coming in to offer you love, because it may be real love. It may be. It's not an individual reading. But right now you're thinking with your heart, your emotions are open to this person. Whereas the other person, you could never please that person. Okay? So you, Aquarius, may be the one that's saying, I would like to be released from the previous situation. Okay? So I'm not sure if the previous situation was an official divorce or not. Let me see. We know the Tower fell, but we do see the Justice card here, but I'm not 100% certain whether papers were filed and so I don't know. Either partner could have said, I want a divorce, and it could be with the previous situation, okay? Okay, so regardless of what happened, it seems like we're moving forward, and it may be with the new partner. So we have the Moon card next. So I was like, okay, secrets. And I was like, what are the secrets? Well, the first card that came out, which I'm not sure if it was supposed to come out or not. So I think I kind of pulled this out. You remember that pulling out cards prematurely? You guys might have pulled out partners prematurely before the right time and pulled out the wrong cards. So I don't know if this is the right card or the wrong card. Okay, because so anyway, so the King of Pentacles came out, okay? So the King of Pentacles here means maybe, I don't know if things start turning in your favor. as you have maybe filed paperwork and you're trying to move forward in your life. So I didn't know what that meant. And then I was like, okay, just in case I pulled the wrong card, let me clarify it one more time. So then I got the Nine of Swords reversed, okay? And that means that somebody is recovering from a state of, I don't know if torment is the right word, okay? Somebody was feeling tormented by a partner who was not showing love, but was always demanding and probably disrespectful. And it was painful and it was not a healthy situation to be in. So someone is recovering from that, okay? And that's why I was saying to you guys, look at this great big shift. So this person was in the public eye, and she was just, it's like, I don't know if she was putting on a face to make it seem like everything was okay, but inside she was feeling, I'm not sure. So, but then there's a great big shift, because then it's not about other people. It's about her needs, her desires, okay? So I think I talked too much and I totally went off track of what I was saying. I'm gonna hold this card for like 1 second and see if it comes back to me. But I was just explaining how there was a big shift in between the energies here. And it's like when you let go of the thing that's not working for you, when you let go of the thing that's trying to, it's the thing that's trying to demean you, okay? This is only applying for some people. Some people were in torturous situations that were not healthy, okay? So it's at that moment that maybe the perfect partner appears for you, you know? Maybe perhaps you saw that partner already, but as if by magic, now you're manifesting maybe the life that you desire. But I'm not sure, because this reading is kind of funny, okay? Let's see what happens now. So we have the Ten of Shells card in the reverse. So it's like a happy family, but it's flipped upside down. It looks like a happy family, but is it really a happy family? Okay. So I was like, okay, what does this mean? So, because I'm trying to figure out like what is really going on here. So, I think all these cards just popped out together. Okay. So, the reason why the family is feeling upside down, like it looks like a happy family, but it's not. We have the stability card here. Okay. And then we have the victory card here. And then we have a judgment. So it looks to me like a family situation that's in the process of going through a divorce or something. A family situation in the process of being unraveled and separated. Okay, so that's further confirmed by the fact that we have the World card here, which is saying, Aquarian, you may be graduating from an unhealthy situation. Okay. Okay, so the last card that I have for you, Aquarius, is the Princess of Gems card. This is a card of a steady, stable love partner. This person is honest. This person is a hard worker. This person is ambitious. Okay? So what's going on is that you have changed your energy from heartache, heartbreak to love. This is basically loving energy. And then this Prince of Gems may be the right partner for you. And maybe perhaps you're on your way to a happily ever after. Okay? So that's your reading, Aquarius. I don't know for definite if it's a happily ever after. It just sounds like a nice love story at the end of it. So, you know, good luck to you guys. If you like the reading, subscribe, share, watch the other videos, okay? Support my channel in any way you see fit. I appreciate it, okay? You guys take care. Bye.